fantastic event. Anyone who don't think it's a fantastic event is jealous. Mainly people who ain't getting paid from it will be jealous, obviously, because it's not there.
Tyson Fury has delivered one of his most scathing critiques yet, targeting the highly publicized exhibition fight between boxing legend Mike Tyson and YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul.
Shouldn't be boxing. Good luck to them. They're both going to make what I call a shit ton of money out of it. So isn't that...
Fury, known for his sharp tongue and unapologetic honesty, didn't hold back as he dissected the event, shifting from initial praise to an outright condemnation. Before the fight, Fury had championed the matchup, dismissing its critics as jealous and bitter individuals who were upset at not being part of the spectacle. Anyone who doesn't think this is fantastic is just bitter they're not getting paid.
As a loss to Jake Paul damage your legacy?
I don't look at my life as a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the fuck cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day, but he's not gonna win.
What do you say?
Fury quipped, clearly impressed by the event's hype and its ability to draw global attention. At first, Fury seemed to appreciate the blend of entertainment and sport, particularly as the fight generated a massive financial draw in Texas. He viewed the matchup as a unique crossover that could potentially attract a new generation of fans to boxing. For a brief moment, Fury even appeared to embrace the new era of boxing where social media personalities and retired legends collide to create viral pay-per-view spectacles.
Choosing to do it well, he's doing it for one reason and one reason only, and that is the money. He's getting paid so much money to do this, so that tells me he's getting bought. So again, it is sad that someone like Mike Tyson can...
Before the fight, Fury had been surprisingly optimistic, defending the matchup against skeptics who questioned its legitimacy. "I think it's a fantastic event," Fury said in an interview. "Anyone who doesn't think it's fantastic is jealous. Mainly, people who aren't getting paid for it will be jealous, obviously." He admired the buzz surrounding the fight and appreciated the money it generated, particularly in Texas, where the event took place.
I didn't even feel it. He's angry. He's an angry little elf. Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute slam, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked the out. I'm him up, Burial. I'm him up. He hits like a bitch. It's personal now. It's personal now. He must die.
For Fury, the massive payday and media attention were undeniable positives, and he dismissed those who criticized it as driven by envy. But that all changed once the fight unfolded. Fury's tone shifted dramatically, and his words cut deep. "Mike Tyson was my hero growing up," Fury began. "But what I saw in that ring was painful. He sold out. $20 million to do that. It was embarrassing. He didn't even look like he was trying to win." Fury went on to mock the former heavyweight champion for what he called a fake fight, staged for a quick payday. His disappointment was palpable, and he described watching Tyson as a shadow of his once dominant self.
Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Seems like the Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson fight script has been leaked. Like, subscribe.
Did Mike Tyson hold back against Jake Paul? Fury also dissected Tyson's performance, accusing him of pulling punches and holding back during the fight. He was biting his gloves like he was trying to control himself, like he didn't want to unleash the beast. Fury explained, "That's not the Mike Tyson I grew up watching. It was like he was going through the motions, just trying to survive the rounds, or worse, stick to a script." This observation reignited debates about whether the fight had been scripted. Fury pointed out that Tyson's punches lacked their usual power. His movements were uncharacteristically slow, and his aggression, once his defining trait, was entirely absent. Even with Tyson's age, 58, as a factor, Fury argued that the performance didn't align with the ferocity fans had seen in training clips leading up to the fight. The fight's authenticity was called into question even before the opening bell, thanks to rumors of a leaked script. According to the alleged document, Jake Paul was supposed to win by unanimous decision after 10 rounds. When the fight played out almost exactly as described, though it ended after 8 rounds, fans couldn't ignore the similarities. Social media exploded with theories. Critics pointed to moments where Tyson appeared to miss punches deliberately or pull back at critical moments.
And an Olympic gold medalist, and a special fighter, one of the great light heavyweights of all time. You know what Mike Tyson was? He was a meteor. He was a meteor that struck across, and not too many meteors, and we still talk about him.
Aligning perfectly with the supposed script. Even the choice of gloves, heavier than usual 14-ounce gloves, was scrutinized as a way to neutralize Tyson's punching power. Jake Paul, for his part, delivered a calculated performance, landing clean shots while staying out of harm's way. The younger fighter seemed almost too prepared for Tyson's moves, fueling suspicions that he knew what to expect. But after the final bell rang, Fury's admiration turned into unfiltered disappointment and anger. The Gypsy King blasted his childhood idol, Mike Tyson, accusing him of tarnishing his legendary status for a $20 million payday. He sold out, Fury declared bluntly, describing the fight as painful to watch. He lambasted Tyson's performance as uncharacteristically subdued, far removed from the ferocious power and aggression that defined his prime. Fury didn't hold back, suggesting Tyson's cautious approach during the fight made it seem scripted. Observers noticed the legendary power of Iron Mike was missing. Even Tyson's iconic aggression appeared diluted as he bit his gloves, something Fury interpreted as holding back his inner beast. It was sad and embarrassing to watch, Fury remarked, hinting at the possibility that Tyson fought just to survive the rounds, or worse, to adhere to a predetermined script.
And what would you lose if you lose this fight? Thank you.
I'm not gonna lose.
But just you say that in the last minute of the second.
I am not gonna lose. Did you hear what I said?
Thank you.
Jake Paul's performance, while efficient, seemed tailored to avoid risks. His punches landed cleanly, but Tyson's responses lacked the ferocity of his prime. Fans speculated that Tyson might have been pulling punches, possibly in adherence to rumors of a leaked script. The fight ending in a unanimous decision for Paul left spectators split. Some saw it as a masterclass by Paul, while others questioned the legitimacy of the entire event. Adding fuel to the controversy, Paul's post-fight demeanor sparked debate. "I didn't want to hurt him too much," Paul admitted, a statement interpreted by critics as a veiled confession to the fight's theatrical nature.
You know, he's sensational and he's hot, but fighting a guy with 10 fights, and I just think I can handle this situation.
You gonna knock him out?
I think I'm gonna hurt him.
Mike Tyson shocked fans with his blunt response to the backlash. "Legacy, that's just ego. We're all dust in the end," Tyson proclaimed during an interview with 14-year-old journalist Jazzy. These remarks, dismissive of his legendary status, left the boxing world reeling. While some admired his stoic philosophy, others, including Fury, saw it as an excuse to deflect criticism. Fury wasn't buying it. If Tyson didn't care about his reputation, he wouldn't have stepped into the ring. Fury countered, claiming the fight was a clear money grab. The fight's authenticity came under scrutiny after rumors of a leaked script surfaced online, from a dramatic press conference slap to calculated in-ring exchanges.
And that he'll do that. It's a task. You know, it's hard to box at when you're that old, moving around the ring, throwing punches, getting punches thrown at.
Every aspect seemed orchestrated. Fans noted Tyson wore 14-ounce gloves, reducing his punch power. The decision to go the distance instead of delivering a decisive knockout raised more eyebrows. Jake Paul isn't backing down from the limelight after defeating Tyson.
First and foremost, Mike Tyson. It's such an honor. Let's give it up for Mike, bro. He's a legend. He's the greatest to ever do it.
Paul set his sights on bigger challenges, including a shocking call-out to Canelo Alvarez. Beating Canelo would be the biggest upset in boxing history, Paul boldly claimed. But his brashness didn't stop there. Artur Beterbiev, the undisputed light heavyweight champion, threw his hat into the ring, challenging Paul to face a true boxing titan. Paul's response, "For years in, and I run this sport." The bold claim was met with a wave of skepticism online. Critics accused Paul of cherry-picking older opponents and avoiding real competition. However, Paul's knack for staying in the headlines ensures his name will continue to polarize boxing fans.
You say about your legacy, if you end up beating Mike Tyson, not just beating Mike Tyson, knocking Mike Tyson out.
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history.
Fury warned that events like Tyson versus Paul risked turning boxing into a spectacle rather than preserving its authenticity. Boxing is about heart, skill, and fighting spirit, not gimmicks, Fury stated. The debate over the fight's integrity rages on, with fans and critics alike dissecting every moment.
Well, that's just some word everybody grabbed onto. Now it's used every 5 seconds. It means absolutely nothing to me. I'm just passing through. I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be over.
What do you think? Did the fight live up to the hype, or was it just another scripted spectacle? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Knockout Updates. Stay tuned for more explosive boxing news.